Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, the series where I have done something previously unheard of and scrapped an episode. You see, I built this really cool thing behind me, which is an automatic minecart transportation system. Unfortunately, even though I had a really cool thumbnail, really cool title, the video itself was garbage. I started editing it and then I realized, oh, this is just a bad video. So, I don't want to let you guys down. I've got 1,000 subscribers now. I've got standards now. I had no standards before. So I want to get an actually good video out to you. And I need to do it quick because it's almost been a week since the last actual Skyblock series video has been out. And that's unacceptable. But just a quick recap, I've got this little chest room here, and now I get the items from those oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. So yeah, that's literally all I did. It would have been a short video. For one, it would have been bad, and it would have been short. So yeah, not really what you want. I mean, if you want me to go over in detail, here's where it is. You get that? No? Okay. What I do want to do today is actually a bit of a challenge. You see, while it would make sense to work on some more automation-focused things like the farms here, I actually want to do something a little bit different. And it should be pretty cool. What I'm going to do is create a Skyblock island in the end and try and survive there. It should be kind of interesting because, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. To make this island, I'm going to need mostly endstone, but a little bit of chorus fruit too, because, yeah. I'll probably also have to include water and lava, you know, for a cobblestone generator. But I'm just thinking this through as I'm making it, so, you know, it could be completely different. Alright, well, here we are. A literal end Skyblock island. And I forgot to bring a chest, so I just have the stuff on the ground. I also have a diamond. This is falling apart. You know, I'm realizing now if I had done this in the nether, I would have been able to, you know, get wood. But I decided to do the end, which doesn't have wood in it, so, you know. Well, I actually have to bridge to get out of here, so this will be fun. Also, what if I told you this was all part of a bit, and I actually just don't want to do a challenge, and this was only like 2 chunks away from the main end? See, I may have improved my standards, but I'm not against lying to you. Finally back to my stuff. Let's get started with the real episode. Right now, for the first time, we've entered No Man's Land. The episode? Completely a lie. That thumbnail was lying to you. That title wasn't telling the truth. I'm really embracing this, you know, new method of just completely lying to my viewers. And this was supposed to be being a better YouTuber. Okay, well, you're here, and we're no longer doing what the title says. Sorry about that. What I do want to do is build a farm or two. Yeah, I said that's what I'm not doing, but it's actually what I am doing. You've been pranked, you've been fooled, you've been tricked by my deep, crackly voice. So the main one I want to make is actually a bamboo farm, because while I have one over there, an automatic one right here could be pretty nice. And if I wanted to do the flying machine version, I could make it long and go across. Could be fun. What do you think? I think yes. Now what I do need for that is probably some more dirt, because if I believe so, I've only got about 4 stacks. So I need to go smelt some stuff and then place this stuff and turn it into grass green stuff. This is just a regular episode again. Let's do this. Well, I feel like I say this every time, but that's a lot of dirt. Should be enough for a bamboo farm. So what I'm going to do right now is get to work on that. Hopefully I won't need any extra slime blocks or anything for like a flying machine. I said slime machine. But yeah, hopefully nothing really extra. Let's do this. Doesn't it look beautiful? Alright, I'm being sarcastic. This is like the worst block palette ever. It's even worse when you add the leaves. And hey, if you add my inventory too, it gets pretty ugly. But yeah, this design works pretty well. I had to skim out on a bit of the powered rails. Those are kind of expensive. But we now have a pretty good working bamboo farm, which is completely automatic. It does need an output chest though. There we go. Now as long as this is on, it's gonna be making bamboo. And I took up 2 of the spots here, so that's always nice. Now I just actually need to figure out what to put in this spot. So what I want to do now is actually build an exterior, and I've got a pretty good idea for it. And thankfully I've already got some blocks I need for it, because I've been farming lime wool for a while. And if you didn't know, lime wool kind of looks like bamboo. Kind of. In the 1.20 update, this would be a lot easier, because they're going to have bamboo blocks, but I just don't have those yet, so I've got to go with lime wool. I could go with concrete, but I'm too lazy to go do my whole thing with that. In fact, I think what I'm realizing is I've just become very lazy. So I want to build an exterior, which should go high enough that I will never see any of the bamboo stalks if I ever forget to turn this thing on. So that should be easy enough. If I want to go with another stone brick, outside, I've got a lot of stone left over from my good old the dirt duplication. I'm getting tired too. Oh, this whole episode's a mess. So look, I'm just gonna get started, because the longer this episode's going on, the more delirious I'm gonna get, and the worse the viewing experience is gonna be. I don't think anyone's even watching anymore after I lied to you. So, I'm just gonna start the time lapse. Well, look at that. It actually kind of looks like bamboo. That's what I was going for. And yes, it's obviously not finished. In fact, if you look at it from any other angle than from there, it's going to look very bad. But I need to be consistent and stay in line with this episode by being as inconsistent as possible. So I'm not going to finish this at all. In fact, I'll probably do it in between episodes if I ever get bored in my free time. I made sure to leave some space over on this side to actually get in, because I will need to turn the farm off sometimes. Not now though, I just want to see how much this thing makes. But yeah, this farm is actually working really well. I mean, if we take a quick little peek in here. Here we go. Look at that. Now this thing is gonna pile up quickly, so I need a way to get this out of here. And thankfully, I already did have one. And I spent an entire episode doing it. An episode which you will never see. That's right. I'm gonna do some automatic minecart transportation. Unfortunately, this will require me to need a lot more powered rails and, well, just overall, more iron and gold and resource grinding. And, I'm getting tired. But it's a weekend, so I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. I'm staying up just to get a single minecart rail done. This is not a good use of my time. But hey, I am making money off of this now, so technically I can't make those jokes anymore. I actually haven't made any money yet. Just get stuck. So here we go. Look at this. We got a lot of stuff. Lots of rails, lots of powered rails, redstone stuff. Why do I have all this iron? Oh, hoppers. And a chest minecart. There we go. Now we're done. And I can craft this stuff into blocks and put it back away. That was probably the first time you've seen a gold farming talent in a while, and I ended up taking all of the iron from my iron farm, so it's currently empty. It's not ideal, but I mean, what else can I do? Oh, I do need some other stuff, but I should be able to craft them there, so I say we get to work. Okay, so I'm up here on the top of my little storage room, and on this side, I have the contraptions I use to get all of the materials down in here to get the minecarts to stop and everything. It was from a tutorial by Magnum using. I remember that. And I do need to credit them because the actual video which has me crediting them does not exist. It's not coming out. So basically, I need to create one of these on the other side, probably for this chest system right here. And then we'll have the bamboo come to it, and it's just pretty simple. Now, the annoying thing I learned the most is that minecarts with nothing in them actually take a lot of power rails to move, which is why I had to craft as many as I did. So I'm hoping I have enough. The whole system looks really cool. So it's time to make it, but with just one, so it's gonna be a little more lame, but I think I've said we're gonna get started like 3 times, and now we're getting started. Well, the system is working. It turns out it's a lot simpler to build a single rail than it is to build 3 parallel rails, so, yeah, this went pretty quickly. I had to completely empty the bamboo system on the other side, because otherwise this would have been completely full. Now, I have realized that the bamboo farm itself may actually be a little too good, because if that ever has too much sitting in it, then, well, the minecart won't be able to leave because the system will see that the hopper is still full and won't actually send out the mine. It's a bit of a design flaw. You see, at this place, it comes out, and once this is empty, it sends the minecart off. But if too much gathers here in the time when it's away, for example, if I accidentally, do something and there's just, stacks here, this thing will not be able to leave, and that's a bit of a problem. But who knows? I feel like I'm doing a bad job explaining it, but this is the episode where, I didn't finish a project and I lied to you multiple times, so, it's a bit of a mess. But hey, I did a mini version of last episode. I spent an entire episode just doing this. Can you understand why I scrapped it? But I need to go grab my stuff because, well, I'm done here. That's simple enough. The minecart will be back eventually. That was actually perfect timing. So yeah, we should see this leave in just a second. Bye-bye. I'm really happy with this. That's uncharacteristic, because this is the episode where I'm going to get mad at, well, not going to get mad. If I'm not mad already, I'm not just going to suddenly get mad. I am really angry. Okay, no, I'm actually not. That was a lie. Again, I just wanted to have a funny cut there. This episode was garbage. At least, I'm actually admitting it in the recording of the episode, unlike the last one where it was just garbage because of the topic. Well, I'm running out of stuff to do and not finish, so I think I might actually finish one thing. The episode. Yep, it's another one of those transitions. I gotta do it. I promise future episodes will actually be good and not, me blatantly lying to you. And I'm sorry for actually lying to you in the thumbnail if you wanted to see me escape the End Island. That wouldn't be really a good episode, though, so, I don't know why you clicked on this. But I'll see you next time, and, thank you for watching this. I shouldn't say watching, I should say enduring this, because this episode, not good. Next episode will be, don't unsubscribe. I've done this bit, so, I'm even running out of bits to do at the end. Maybe this whole thing was a bit just for the end. No, it was just all unplanned.